Oke teman, balik di Rio Channel bersama saya Rizky. Dan di video kali ini kita akan coba kembali pertolongan kita di game Honkai Starrel, yang mana pada video sebelumnya kita telah sama-sama berusaha mengalahkan si Hulai ini teman-teman, yang nyatanya berhasil. Oh, tapi sebelum itu saya semakan, jangan lupa like, komen, dan subscribe channel ini supaya bisa semakin berkembang. Karena satu subscribe dari teman seperti dan bermakna bagi saya. Kita pada lama berbahasa-basi lagi, langsung kita menuju gamenya, yang mana kita akan mengerjakan misi yang berjudul Cahaya, Pedang, Salju, Menahan, Kegilaan, Rubah, Langit. Yang mana ada dua misi, yaitu hukum Holei dan juga opsionalnya bicara dengan rekan-rekan tentang situasi saat ini. Yang jelas kita akan lakukan dulu opsionalnya, bicara dengan feixiao. Okay?
The hunt is finally over. Thank you for holding out so long.
Okay.
The Cloud Knights are withdrawing as we speak. Lieutenant Yang Cheng, how are you holding up?
Aku masih bisa melawan 10 lagi. Jenderal, bagaimana keadaan di daratan? Jenderal, kamu sudah menyelamatkan nyawaku. Oh, bisa-bisanya kamu tidak memberitahu aku tentang rencananya. Oke, kita tanya dulu keadaan daratan.
General, is everything okay on the ground?
Everything's fine. We were able to suppress the Borson attacks. When I sensed that Hulei was not on the ground, I raced to get here as quickly as I could. Who would have imagined that I would arrive late to the battlefield for the first time in my life? No. Perhaps you young ones' blades were just too fast for me. I originally thought, in the best case scenario, you would team up and hold this beast back while protecting yourselves. However, you joined forces and defeated Hulei. The youth are truly to be feared and respected. Come, we need to lock up Hulei once again before anything unexpected happens.
Oke. Kita bicara dulu dengan Simar.
I was so scared. I thought you were a goner there. We're so lucky the general made it in time.
Yanjing, that was amazing. The final blow you dealt to Hulei. How have I never seen that before? Was it really us who defeated Hulei? Why do I feel like he suddenly started to flag during our battle?
It must have been our awe-inspiring righteousness that struck fear into his heart.
You really are an overthinker. What's the point of worrying about these things? Who cares why he started to weaken? All that matters is that we won.
Oke, selanjutnya kita ke sini.
Such an unforgettable blade. So similar to the one wielded by that woman who defeated me all those years ago.
Oh, Jing Liu kah?
Over 700 years have passed, and I thought I would have a way to overcome it by now. But in the end, my fangs and claws were too slow. You won, child.
Stop struggling, Hulei. There's plenty of time for you to be tortured by your regrets when you go back to the shackling prison.
Yes, I was defeated, but this was not unexpected. And regardless, you still showed your face, feixiao.
Hukum Holei. Oke. Menelan bulan merah dan menerima semua berkat darinya, atau menerima semua korupsi darinya. Saat ini feixiao sedang berjuang dalam kegilaan yang tak berujung. Oke. Kita akan pasang tim. Lauca, Bisa cepat kah? Laucan si feixiao tentunya. Feixiao topas, lalu kemudian si sebenarnya Robin, tapi Robin belum terbuild maksimal teman. Kita pasang si mana si Ruan Mei, mana Ruan Mei? Oh ini dia, oke sip.
I have looked forward to this for so long. Our little hunting game has finally reached its climax. I told you before, I had a path prepared for you. You've doomed yourselves. As I meet my demise, so shall the entire Sanjo Longbow. The crimson moon in my chest will make this place shine with blood. I will drive all Foxians to madness in their fear, craving slaughter without end. What now? Feixiao.
This is the heart of the Borisan warhead, a product of the plague mark. I'll leave the next part to you. I don't understand. We cannot allow this thing to spread. I will do all within my power to consume this crimson moon. Once the situation changes, Lieutenant Yanqing, you are to enforce the Cloud Knight's military rules. Understood. General!
Matanya merah. Oh, kita melawan si feixiao-nya.
Die, Borisan!
What? We clearly don't have wolf ears.
I will not allow any of you to leave the Sky Splitter!
Does she think we're her enemies? Hule just wanted to take down the general, even at the cost of his own life. Snap out of it, General!
Fangs and claws got dull.
Never hesitate! Enjoying yourself?
I venture forth to forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Grace and elegance.
Nice.
The fearless knows no fear!
I thought we'd get a minute to catch our breath. What do we do? Do we fight or run?
Salty.
After all this, do you still think running is an option?
Victory is inevitable!
Eternal sleep. The dead return!
You're falling apart on your own. Never hesitate!
Okay, nice.
We can't let her get away! But do we stand any chance at all?
Kita pom jatuh dari langit. Oh, panah si itu, panah si Mark.
She said, I'll leave the next part to you. She put her faith in us! Stop trying.
I promise. I will cure you. Feixiao.
No one can live forever, Zhao Zhao. This time, I must break my promise.
Okay.
Is this the Sky Splitter? Or somewhere else?
Lieutenant Yanqing, you are to enforce the Cloud Knight's military rules. Understood.
We can't let her get away!
Snap out of it, General!
You always leave the hardest battles for yourself. Even now, you would never run away. Isn't it strange that as your enemy, I understand you even better than your own allies?
Ule?
This rage, I remember the taste. I know that it was the victory that it thirsted for. The hunt itself. Isn't that right, feixiao?
You shouldn't be here. I saw you die with my own eyes.
Just consider me a figment of your imagination. Before every hunt, I make preparations for defeat and retreat. But not this time. This time, defeat was exactly the ending I was racing towards. When I learned your story from Zhao Zhou, I realized that he had always been hiding a secret, and that not even the healer himself understood the meaning of this secret. What an ironic fate, don't you think? All this time, waiting for this day to come. I never imagined that this was how it would turn out. But I accept it. Now, let us break through the ironclad defenses of the Arbiter General's heart and see what secret she has hidden in those deepest, darkest corners.
Oke. Kita langsung saja, teman.
No. Please. Help me!
I'm sure that the people of Salju have shown you these familiar scenes countless times. But they only showed you what they wanted you to see. They have you fight to save the weak. But what they never told you is that when all the pretenses of kindness and compassion are stripped away, this is how the universe is meant to be. When the Xianzhou is weak, they play the victim so they can win your sympathy. When they are strong, they make you their avenger.
Dia gunakan basic attack untuk menghancurkan.
Your so-called survival of the fittest is nothing but an excuse. You cannot weaken my resolve, Hule.
Blinded by the fury of your moon rage, you slaughtered your allies. Merlin's claw, you have betrayed the alliance. Your actions are no different from those of the abominations we stand against.
At the end of the day, it is the blood of the abominations that runs through your veins. One day, you will inevitably become an enemy of the Alliance. Cloud Knights, formation!
You ran into the arms of your new master's army without hesitation. You thought that you had found freedom, respect, and recognition. But you... they know too well that a wolf will always be a wolf. Now your greatest fear is about to come true. You have become an enemy of the Salju. This is your fear.
You aim to instill terror within me. Yet all of this is nothing but a phantom!
It's time to return to the pack, feixiao. No matter how deep the hatred you bear for the Borson, no matter how much we may consider each other enemies, I will still show you this path that you never imagined was available to you. Because you made a choice. You devoured the Crimson Moon. You are worthy to become the Borson's warhead.
What did you say?
The descendants of Duran who came to rescue me hoped with all their hearts that once I regained my freedom, I would be able to turn the tides of battle and change the fate of our people, allowing the Borson to return to their former glory. But this was just a dream used by someone with ulterior motives to manipulate the Borson. They would rather place their hopes of survival on an imaginary savior than gain the courage and strength to fight to the death. Borson like that deserve no more than to be sent to their deaths. And I, a prisoner who was held captive for over 700 years, a criminal of war who was deprived even an honorable death in battle, would become a puppet upon my return, at the mercy of others. This is a fate that I will never accept. For those who are truly strong, Foxy and Borson are no more than labels. Someone who is truly strong chooses their own path. I will create that new path for myself. I will pass the right to decide the destiny of the Borson on to you, former Borson war slave, and future Foxian ruler.
Oke, gunakan basic attack. Sip.
Your healer, Jiao served you with such loyalty. He was even willing to die in order to cure your rage. I told him before that the only way to save you lay in my hands. If you just nod your head, you will awaken from this nightmare that the Crimson Moon has inflicted on you, and your body will be born anew. From that moment, you will no longer be trapped by your rage. Your doubt will be swept from your mind like dust, and your fear will naturally disappear.
So this was the path that you prepared for me. To become a new you.
That's right. We are so similar after all. We are both monsters that were born for war, and will die for war.
I'm sure my answer doesn't need much explanation. I refuse.
I told you before, oxygen and poison are no more than labels. You can be whoever you want to be. You can do whatever you want to do. Accept these troops, and the Borison will bow to you. Destroy them, reduce them to dust, or teach them to become servants of the Xianzhou. You are free to do as you please. Carve your name into the Xianzhou's history books, or into the list of arch enemies. You have the final say.
You do not understand, Hule. You have no idea what it is that I truly desire. When I was just a child, I stained my hands with blood for the first time, in order to escape the whips and shackles of the Wolf Masters.
Nirgal! Don't stop! Keep running! I can't run anymore. Saran, are they catching up? They're still behind us. Don't stop! Nirgal! Look up! Look at that light in the sky! That's a shooting star. It's shining down on us. If we just tell it our wish, we can have our freedom. We will all be able to escape. We'll win our freedom and then share it with our cooler brothers and sisters. So you have to run. Quickly. We can do it. We can escape. Nirgal, run with me.
We ran and ran with all the strength we had. But we ended up losing each other. I escaped the hunting pack and encountered a woman that could fly. A Cloud Knight.
I imagine you kept your promise.
Unfortunately, when I led her back in order to free my cooler companions, there was nothing left there but a bottomless pit.
Light of the devilish archer. A star of calamity that strikes the ground and leaves only devastation in its wake.
In the years that followed, I followed the trail of that light alongside my Cloud Knight allies, and saw it fall countless more times. Gradually, I came to understand. that light was not some shooting star that carried wishes and aspirations. Each Lux arrow meant that countless lives in a helpless world were about to be obliterated. I prayed to the god of the skyboat that I would never have to witness one of these shooting stars fall again. But they ignored my prayers.
That's right. They never answer us. They just let us loose in this world to massacre each other. That is why the fierce battle between us has raged to this day. If the gods who never bleed nor cry, who watch silently from above, refuse to listen to the prayers of mortals, then we have no choice but to fight for our own desires. Do you understand now, Saran? You and I are similar in more ways than you think. You are a beast that was born for war and will die for war.
Perhaps. So, what is it that you yearn for, Hule? Why is it that you fight?
I fight so that I can turn the stars above into a great wilderness from Borison to Rome. What about you, Saran?
I fight so that one day I will never have to witness another shooting star falling to the ground. So that just one more person can live and return to the Yaoqing alongside me.
You would resist becoming the person you were supposed to be. Lower yourself from a free wolf to a domesticated fox just for the sake of one person. Then have it your way. I will use your fear and doubt as my nourishment. I will seize you and devour you. I will replace you and become feixiao.
We are so similar. Both monsters that were born for war and will die for war. You were right when you said that, Hule. So, I shall pray to the heavens. Even if they do not respond to me, I pray that the arrows of the hunt will pierce the heart of every monster.
Okay.
Do you see me, shooting star? The knights are sworn to protect the Xianzhou. I will uphold this vow until my very last day.
Oh, si Hole-nya menyamar sebagai si feixiao na.
Tears of blood, and all living creatures have bowed and wept. I once man the strong and hunted the weak. Now, I will use your inner beast as my weapon, and your name as my prey. Feixiao!
World got itself already.
Back here to
disguises and show you how cowardly and powerless you truly are, Hule! A wolf lurks in the heart
Bagian
of
tubuh
every force and
Explainable Shadow of
embodies.
feixiao menciptakan resonansi. Aksi berikutnya akan memperoleh penguatan.
It will devour you.
Pengurangan toughness pada bagian tubuh resonansi meningkat dan saat mengakibatkan esprit padanya akan membuat aksi seluruh tim didahulukan.
Receive divinity.
Every petal and all will be swept away by the wind.
Kita serang bagian tubuhnya dulu, no?
Right! Investing in victory means playing the long game!
I'll see you off.
Make your move, Hule. Never hesitate!
Oke.
I swear to be the arrowhead.
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
There's more to life.
Easy, Numby.
Tachia shines upon me.
Tentang ulang.
Since the day I was born, satisfied by tears of blood, and all living creatures have bowed and wept. I once commanded the strong and hunted the weak. Now, I will use your air beasts as my weapon.
Tear back your disguises and show.
Ouch.
A wolf lurks in the heart of every boar's head and foxy. The moment he grows, it will devour you.
Go, Numby!
The market is unpredictable.
Right! Investing in victory means playing the long game!
You chose the wrong enemy. Receive divinity.
Thank you.
Repay.
Stay safe. Your move, Hule. And your life will be stolen.
Ow.
And you
Biasanya
shall
kita
live
ganti tim saja.
forever.
Kita ganti timnya, teman. Tidak mungkin karena visual kita juga belum kita review, teman. Oh, harus ada feixiao. Oke, sip. Berarti yang kita ganti itu feixiao-nya, kita pakai feixiao yang dikasih oleh trialnya, teman.
Since the day I was born, satisfied by tears of blood, and all living creatures have bowed, I once commanded the strong
Rehat.
and hunted the weak. Now, I will use your air beasts as my weapon, and your
Tear back your disguises and a wolf lurks in the heart of every boar's head and foxy. The moment he grows, it will devour you.
Let the valuation begin!
I'll see you
I
off.
swear to be
Victory is inevitable! I shall hold this law!
Thank you.
Market is unpredictable.
Right!
Stay safe.
Investing in victory means playing the long
Oh,
game!
si itu kita terselamatkan.
And your life will be stolen.
Oh,
Fight to the death, and you shall live forever!
oh.
That won't do. Your Tachia shines upon me.
Oke, kita dia casual saja, teman.
Since the day I was born, satisfied by tears of blood, and all living creatures have bowed. And I once commanded strong and hunted the weak. Now, I will use your inner beast as my weapon, and your...
Tear back your disguises and...
A wolf lurks in the heart of every boar set and fox. The moment you grow weak, it will devour you.
Easy, Numby. Go, Numby!
That won't do.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Market is unpredictable. Right! Investing in victory
Feixiao.
means playing the long game!
I swear to you.
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Receive divinity.
Thank you. Stay safe. The fearless knows not fear.
That won't do.
Some value, I suppose.
I'll see you off.
And your life
Putih.
will be stolen. Fight to the death, and you shall live forever!
Si itu mati.
Never hesitate!
There's more to
I
learn.
swear to be the arrowhead.
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Your blood. Victory.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Inner peace. Heed my commands. Share your own laws.
Oh.
Eternal sin. Dead return!
That won't
Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind. Existence is unity.
I'll see you.
That won't do. I swear to be
See?
the arrowhead.
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable! Fearless knows not fear!
Some value, I suppose.
That won't do.
Never hesitate!
That won't do.
Receive divinity. Eternal sleep. The dead return!
Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
You cannot hide.
Oh.
Devour the heavens. And envelop us. Why would you disappear?
Victory is inevitable!
Oke.
That won't do.
Make your move, never hesitate! Our little hunting game ends here. Your move, I see mighty light of the heavens, woke in my heart. Come to me. We shall conquer as one.
Oke, nice. Cukup terlihat. Masih ada lagi kah?
My only enemy has always been myself.
General. General, you're awake.
Cukup berat juga, teman-teman. Pada titik ini rencana baru serigala akhirnya berakhir dengan lancar. Seiring dengan kekalahan Warhead, prajurit serigala tidak lagi melawan dan akhirnya dikalahkan oleh para Cloud Knight. Riot dan Moze menemukan Jieshu yang sekarat. Pada saat ini masih ada satu hal terakhir yang perlu dilakukan yang dilakukan untuk menyelesaikan masalah Holai kabur dari penjara. Oke, kita beralih ke sudut pandangnya si Lingsa.
Hear their explanations.
Oke, sekali untuk video kali ini. Nah, kita akan coba lagi petualangan kita di game Honkai Star Rail. Tapi sebelum itu saya semakin jangan lupa like, komen, dan subscribe channel ini supaya bisa semakin berkembang. Karena satu subscribe dari teman seperti dan bermakna bagi saya. Lagi kata, saya Rizky di channel undur diri dan mengucapkan Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and see you on next video.
Give me all you've got if you're prepared to